and welcome to the Women Developer Academy Sub-Saharan Africa Speaker Series. Today, we are going to be joined by Gbemisola Esho, as she is a Women Tech Makers Ambassador and at the same time, a cloud engineer. My name is Alela Eunice, part of the Developer Relations team at Google, and I'm honored to be part of this journey, seeing Women Tech Makers Ambassadors share their insights on various topics across Google products. For the next 10 weeks, we are going to be focusing on various technical areas, ranging from Android, Google Cloud, machine learning, web technologies, and many other things that are going to be coming along your way. Looking forward to having more of you joining us for this, and honored also to be introducing to you Gbemisola. Hi, Gbemi. You're on mute.
Hi, Lela. Hello, everyone. I'm Gbemisola Esho, just as she said. I'm a Women Tech Makers Ambassador, a Google Cloud engineer, and a participant of the Women Developers Academy. I'm here today to talk to you about generative AI and security in the cloud. You've been hearing about this generative AI. It's like a buzzword everywhere. Generative AI, generative AI. What is it all about? I'm going to introduce just briefly what generative AI is, telling you what it is, why it's important, and what it's doing in security. Security in the cloud is never an afterthought in Google Cloud. It's said that security is baked into every layer. And for a well-architected framework to protect your workloads, it is critical that they're secure. And that is why Google has security, privacy, and compliance, all for you in Google Cloud. The features are there to protect your data, your applications. GCP's key features include data encryption, access control, monitoring, threat detection, compliance, and of course, I'm going to go over it one by one, explaining to you what data encryption, what monitoring, what compliance, and what all these combined do for you in the cloud. When you put your data into Google Cloud, your data is encrypted both at rest and in motion. So when your data is moving and you feel it's vulnerable, that threat detectors can have access to it. Google Cloud has you covered. Access control in GCP has various mechanisms like IAM, which means identity, access management. And what IAM does in the cloud, IAM creates roles and permissions for every project.
Maybe? Someone is saying your audio is echoing and they're not able to hear you clearly.
Oh my audio is echoing. What am I going to do about that? I'm in a room, an empty room, so maybe that's why it's echoing. Let's see. Is it better now?
Yeah, I feel like it's okay on my end.
Okay. So has it improved? Okay, awesome. Back to access control in GCP. There are various mechanisms to access control. They have the IAM, as I explained earlier, which distributes roles and permissions to projects and resources in the cloud. What it does for GCP is that it arranges all these things in a hierarchy so that they are not orphans. We have the organization node as the root node, and it flows down to the folders. From the folders, we have the project. Every resource is organized as a project in GCP. We also have the key management systems to give you control to access the data. In monitoring, your security posture and the activities, they are very important. And we have cloud auditing, cloud audit logging, we have cloud command center, and cloud logging. as the active participants in that area of monitoring. And what I love most about Google Cloud is the threat detection. And this is organized by the Cloud Threat Detection. And last but not the least, is GCP compliance. GCP is compliant to various industry standards, and it's important. It's very important to be compliant because if you're not compliant, your clients and your users will not be able to trust you. GCP is compliant in all the ISOs, in HIPAA and SOC. With all this, we now have the GCP security controls, and there are various controls there. We can see the data. Let me just expand this up so we see very well. Excuse me. Let me expand that so you can see that very well. So you can see there Google Cloud Security Controls by this beautiful sketch notes by Priyanka. You can see I am there. You can see the endpoint security. Your data is secure with data security. You have application security, network security. You have security and monitoring operations, governance, risk, and compliance. The whole framework, Google Cloud has you covered with security, privacy, and compliance. The common problems we have in security are those things that, in spite of all these resources in the cloud, in spite of all these things that have been put in place by GCP, we still have these common problems in security. How to mitigate threats. The thing about threats and threat detection is when you up your game, threat actors, they up their game too. So you have to be light years ahead of them. Then reducing toil. Security is repetitive. It involves a repetitive action. And it can be very frustrating for you to keep on doing one thing all over, over and over. And the manual work. I'm sure nobody here likes manual labor. I don't. Then there's a problem of talent in security. Cybersecurity careers and cybersecurity openings are abundant all over the world. And the problem is securing talent to do this work. These are the common security issues. Then we now wonder, with all these resources that I have, I still have these problems. Exactly what am I going to do? That comes in, and voila, here comes the game changer, generative AI. Boom, in comes in the epic moment. The game changer for the past, is it 3 months or is it 2 months? From the beginning of the year, that has been the buzzword, generative AI, generative AI. What exactly is generative AI? And what's so special about it? Why do I need to be, why am I interested? What will I do about it? What does generative AI do in the cloud? What is its mission? What is it really all about? AI is a branch of computer science that deals with the creation of intelligent agents. And generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that can produce various contents like text, imagery. When you input data into the system, it creates something new. It works on the neural networks, and it uses the artificial neural networks to process labeled, unlabeled data using supervised, unsupervised, and semi-supervised methods. It produces something totally new, and that is why it is called generative. What does it do in security in the cloud? Introducing to you Security AI Workbench, powered by SecPalm. Security AI Bench was introduced by Google in an I/O, the Google I/O that was held on April 20th, 2023. The Security AI Workbench is a new platform that provides security teams with a range of tools and resources to help them automate and work and accelerate the security operations. I want to talk briefly about the PAM technology, which security PAM is linked with. PAM technology, which is PAM 2. PAM 2 was also launched newly by Google Cloud. This is an image of PAM 2, just as the name suggests, PAM, there's like a palm tree. This is an image of it, a visual representation, not image, but visual representation. Google Cloud has PAM API, which is a RESTful API that allows developers access Google's Pathways language model, which is the full meaning of PAM. PAM 2 was introduced by Google Cloud newly in IO2, and PAM 2 is a large language model that is trained on a massive data set on text and code. So security PAM, SecPalm, is a subset of the PAM. That is, it is security that's been it is PAM that is been tuned for security purposes. Another representation here is that of the Vertex AI. And I'm going to explain what this is all about. All these images I'm throwing at you. Generative AI in security is powered by SecPalm. And SecPalm is powered by PAM 2. PAM 2 is built on the Vertex AI. Here we have the representation, the visual representation of the Vertex AI. We have the Vertex AI Vision Studio. We have the Vision Warehouse. You can see the process flow in how it ingests information that is put into it. It analyzes it, it stores it. Then the whole process of what goes on with Vertex AI. So we have the security PAM, which is SecPalm, which is built with the PAM API, and it is built on the AI, Vertex AI. They all run on Vertex AI. Vertex AI is Google Cloud machine learning platform for training and deploying ML models and AI applications. And this is an image of that I've spoken to you about. We now understand the relationship that we're building here. We said that AI is a part of computer science that deals with the production of intelligent agents. We now understood that generative AI is that part of AI which combines the information all the way from the label, the unlabeled input that's put into it, and creates something new out of the data. We now have security PAM. Security PAM is what the Security AI Workbench runs on, and it is powered by the Vertex AI. The connection, you can see all the connection all coming together. This is the Security AI Workbench, and we have it here. We can see our lovely SecPalm here, and this is the the workflow, what it does, and all the resources that are in the Security AI Workbench. It is an AI platform approach. We have the Chronicle search in it. We have the rules, the playbooks. These are tools that are used in security to protect our resources. They are for threat protection, they are for threat prevention. Then we have the Median Threat Intel, which is another new addition to security with Google newly acquired Median, and it is now integrated into security in GCP. We have the virus total malware. We have the OSS vulnerabilities. We have the security detail protocols. We have the military frameworks. You see the whole flow into the security AI workbench, and we could see the output on the other end, where the data stays with the customer because it is not lost in between. It's encrypted at rest, encrypted in transit. You also see the partners, and you see also the cloud native editions. To mitigate threats, to stop toil, to help the industry secure talent, Google Cloud introduced this beautiful workbench. And what the whole thing about the workbench is still about securing your workloads in the cloud. Then the question now comes, generative AI security. What is the specific thing that it does? I'd explained from the beginning of why we have generative AI in security, what it is powered with, what it is built on, the services that are included. Then we're breaking it down to say the specific thing this AI addition or AI implementation to security has done for security in Google Cloud. One, it prevents threats from spreading beyond the first infection. Before AI was integrated into security, you have all sorts of things break out, and you have people, those are the security, either the security engineer or the SOC analyst, going around looking at the playbooks, building and analyzing, looking at from the people at the security operations center are practically in a frenzy. Everyone is trying to determine, oh, is this a threat? Or is it a false positive? Is it a false negative? Now we have AI in security, in GCP, the infestation, the malware, the virus, the attack does not go beyond the first infection. That is the patient zero. It does not go beyond that. Google Cloud provides great capabilities in helping organizations respond to threats immediately. And that's something that the new introduction of Mediant has helped. It has a very, very powerful Intel addition to it. And immediately the threat is detected, the generative AI resources kick in and they start acting immediately. So they respond to threats immediately, they identify, they contain the initial infections with the AI capabilities. The possibilities just went up. And the possibilities of prevention also. It's one thing for you to have an infection. It's one thing for you to have an invasion. It's another thing for you to prevent it before it happens. That is what generative AI is doing for security in Google Cloud. And it's not just localized in one place. The spread stopped from moving to other places. Maybe there's a Trojan house that is just trying to disguise itself somewhere. Voila, the AI resources, the AI intervention, the AI injection into GCP just says, hello, and it stops it right there. With all the AI advances, the threat intelligence, the point-in-time incident analysis, the novel AI detections, the analytics help to prevent, the new infections. Then it reduces toil through automation. That is the power of AI. One of the things I love about AI. You don't need to, you don't need to do things manually. You send in your input, you input your data, the process, the configuration, what you've trained into it, it just brings it out. That is the power of AI that I so love. What I've been trying to say from the very beginning is generative AI and security has made your workloads more secure. Google Cloud has stepped up the game, and Google Cloud is not going to rest till they reach the point of invisible security in the cloud. And just as I said, prevention, apparently, they're better than cure. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for listening. I remain Gbemisola Esho. Thank you. Do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? You could drop them in the chat and I'm happy to answer them. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gbemisola, for sharing amazing insights on how Google Cloud and generative AI all get together in all this conversation. I think maybe one of the questions top of mind is if you were to think about Google Cloud security, which you have talked about. Maybe tell us more as to are there resources that those who are keen on learning about this could tap into and just learn more about it? Yeah.
Oh, yes, definitely. There are resources that, if you're interested in GCP, you are lucky that Google has provided for you the Cloud Skill Boost, where you can learn from the very scratch about GCP. And when you get into the console, you go through the resources and get to security, you'll see all the different resources that are under security, just as we said, threat detection and all that. And you could try them out. But what is even better, as I return to the Cloud Boost skill thing, is that you have Quick Labs by Google that you can use it simulates a real environment of GCP. And fortunately for you, right now, there's something going on with Google Cloud. There's this arcade facilitator. So if you want to try the hands-on lab of Google Cloud, you are lucky to, you have access to that. And there are various other programs that Google Cloud has put out there for you to gain access to the cloud skill book, different competitions. You just go there and you have hands-on experience. And you also have a free trial where you're given $300 to just work your way and try out the interface in GCP. And you learn. You have instructions to follow. And if you even have issues, there are a lot of people that you can reach out to. You can talk to support. There's a chat function there, and you can be held throughout the process.
Okay. Thank you. Is it something that is easy for a beginner to learn? And if you look at, because the content you've shared is basically on how they could go about the security aspect of it, but is it content that is beginner friendly according to you?
It's beginner friendly. And just as I said, the quick labs, they're organized from introduction, then from beginners to advanced. So basically, you have instructions you can follow. It's beginner friendly. I'm not saying easy, but it's okay that you can follow it. Everybody can use it. It's not complex quantum physics. It's anybody can use it.
Okay, thanks. To the audience, if you have any questions regarding the topic that she was able to cover, remember she was talking about Google Cloud security and giving a bit of a brief explanation as to how generative AI is a game changer in the Google Cloud security space. And so if you have questions with regards to this, kindly please feel free to drop it. We still have a few more minutes to go, and I'm sure she'd be happy to take them up. Okay, I'm not seeing questions cropping up on the chat. But saying thank you for the session. I believe this was an amazing, just you sharing insights. I guess a lot of us have been wondering, okay, we had the buzzword generative AI, but what exactly is it about? And so it's a good thing that you were able to dumb it down to me and others that hope on the call. Okay, any questions? If there are none, Bimi, thank you so much for taking your time to share insights. I guess that maybe top of mind is, what is the difference between Palm and Palm 2? You're on mute.
Difference between Palm 2 and Palm 1, of course. Palm 2 is more advanced by Palm 1. That's just it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes.
I'm sorry. Palm 2 has the ability to be tuned. Like, step Palm, which security AI workbench runs on the derivative, but step Palm. So you could tune Palm 2 to anything you want it to do. So I think that's not the major difference. Obviously, Google will not tell you the intricate, but when you use it, you will know.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bemi. Next week, we're going to be having another session led by Glavo Tudor. Do feel free to join. But today, we're so grateful to you, Gbemisola, for just spending time and sharing with us insights. And hopefully, we get to engage you more. Thank you, and looking forward to the next adventure with you. For now,
thank you, Alela.
We are going to end the broadcast unless you have a parting shot for us.
Oh, parting shot. Oh, what's my parting shot? Stay safe. Before you click that link, think about it. Stay safe.
Security comes first. Okay.
Security comes first.
Yeah, thank you all for joining the live, and hopefully we see you on the next one. For now, goodbye.
Thank you.